Whether it's chicken or vegetable soup, we've always used soup only for drinking. But why do people in Japan use noodle soup not just for drinking, but also for bathing? And while green traffic lights are used all over the world, why are blue lights used in Japan? We bring something unique for our viewers. Japan is a country that is always remembered for its unique customs and methods. Let's find out what exactly are these strange things found only in Japan. We've all heard of hot steam baths or cold baths, but have you ever heard of a noodles bath? If not, then let me tell you today that bathing in noodles and pot soup is very common in Japan. Japanese people believe that bathing in noodle soup is very beneficial for the skin. Normally, in restaurants around the world, a menu card is given where the name of the dish is written in text format, or at most, there are printed pictures. But Japan is different in this regard too. Outside Japanese restaurants, fake food dishes are displayed in showcases so customers can see them from outside. These fake dishes are made from materials like plastic, resin, and silicone, and they look even more attractive than real food. They also cost more to make than real dishes. Almost everyone has heard of Kit Kat chocolate. In fact, many of us have even tried the Element flavor. But did you know that in Japan there is a long list of bizarre Kit Kat flavors? Among the best-selling flavors are Kit Kat black pepper, sugar cane, corn, soybean, watermelon, mango, and green tea flavor. Remember, this is just a short list of Kit Kat flavors that are highly popular in Japan. Since Japan is a small country based on its population, people there are used to adjusting in limited spaces. They have developed such habits of optimizing space in their homes, rooms, and shops that even when a round watermelon takes up extra space in the fridge, they find it unacceptable. In 1978, a Japanese graphic designer introduced a square-shaped watermelon for the first time. This idea became so popular that people began growing watermelons in special containers. This not only saved space during transportation, but also made it easier to store them in the fridge. Later, watermelons were even given decorative shapes for aesthetic purposes. At railway and subway stations, you may have seen many staff workers performing routine checks, like inspecting the suspension and joints under the train, with a torch to ensure everything is intact. Similarly, at Japan's subway stations, staff workers have a unique job. They are called people pushers. Yes, their job is to push people. Before the train doors close, people pushers ensure that maximum passengers are squeezed inside by pushing them in, so that every inch of space inside the train is utilized. In our country, train delays are very common. But even in advanced countries like Germany, France, and Russia, delays still occur. In the US, long-distance trains are delayed by about 30 minutes. In Germany, the average delay is 6 minutes. But Japan is Japan. Even in this matter, Japan has set the standard. There, trains are delayed by only 4 seconds. Yes, despite delays being only a few seconds, in Japan, a delay certificate is still issued. So if you're late to an important meeting or office due to the train, you can collect a certificate from the railway and submit it at your workplace. In Japan, a unique method is adopted to conserve water. There, water from the sink does not go directly into the drain, but instead flows into the toilet tank. This way, the same water is used twice. Now here comes the most interesting thing that is only noticed in Japan. In almost every country, making noise while eating or drinking tea is considered bad manners. But in Japan, it's the opposite. While drinking soup or eating noodles, if someone doesn't make such slurping noises, the chef might feel that the customer didn't like the food. This slurping sound is often made intentionally as a form of praise for the chef. In Japanese culture, great care is taken to avoid the number 4, because they believe number 4 is very unlucky. That's why anything involving the number 4 is usually avoided in Japan. There can't be 4 guests at an event. Tables in restaurants are arranged in 3s or 6s instead of 4s. And in Japanese buildings, the button for the 4th floor is often missing from elevators. All over the world, toppings like mustard or ketchup are used on sandwiches or burgers based on price. But in Japan, wasabi, which is hydraulic, is used as a topping for ice cream or as a filling in bread. In offices, sleeping on your working table is considered strange. Often such people are mocked or scolded by the boss. But once again, Japan is different. In Japan, doing this is seen as a sign of hard work. In every corner of the world, traffic lights have 3 colors: red, yellow, and green. But Japan is unique, where instead of green, blue lights are used. The reason behind this lies in the Japanese language. In Japanese, the same word is used for both green and blue. Earlier, even in Japan, green lights were used, but they still called it blue. So in 1973, to meet international standards and reduce confusion, they decided to use a color between blue and green in traffic lights. Many times we've all eaten alone in restaurants, and maybe this is common all over the world. But in Japan, if you don't want to eat alone at a restaurant, the management even has stuffed cartoon characters available. You can place them on the opposite seat to ease your loneliness, as you can see in this photo. That's it for today's video. We hope you will like and share this video abundantly. Thank you for your kind comments. See you in the next amazing video.